cycle?
Yeah, he wants me to cycle more. I like cycling, but I don't like cycling around by traffic. So if I've got to come up to a junction and I get very nervous, my drivers are coming too close to me, so it just sort of puts me off unless I'm on a cycle path.
Okay, so when you're cycling in traffic, how do you behave?
I get very tense, which then ends up leaving me feeling a bit wobbly and cautious on the bike, so a lot slower.
And where in the road do you position yourself when you get tense and nervous?
Right towards the path.
Okay, so
Maybe a bit too close to it.
okay, so you're right by the curb.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And do you drive?
Yeah.
So if you're driving and you see a cyclist right up by the curb and you go to overtake, and there's a car coming the other way, what do you do?
If there isn't a supermarket, I will overtake them.
Okay, but if there is a gap, so somebody's right up against the curb, car's coming the other way, and you think you can get through, would you go through?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And would that mean that maybe you leave a little bit less of a gap than you would do ordinarily for the cyclist?
No, because I'm not comfortable that it's a good enough gap for cyclists, I wouldn't do it.
Okay. Because a lot of people, what they'll do is they'll see a cyclist right close to the curb and they'll think, well, actually I can get through there.
Mm.
And so rather than give them a metre, they'll give them 18 inches. Whereby if the cyclist is further out and holding what on motorbikes are called a command position, but maybe not quite as far out, but if you're coming out a good couple of 3 feet away from the curb, then all of a sudden that car is going to be forced to wait to find a safe place and then give you a wider berth. So it actually makes it safer for you to cycle further out than it does close to the curb. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Even though it might feel counterintuitive, it's actually safer. So when you're working with somebody with something like this, it does well to explain the logics of it first of all, particularly with driving stuff. You find stuff with cycling, with motorbikes, but particularly with car drivers, when they're nervous, they'll hug right into the curb, and then boy racers and the like, when they go to overtake, they'll take that extra risk that they wouldn't do otherwise. So it actually makes it more dangerous to stay by the curb. So if you explain that to your client first of all, and then it helps them to know what to do when we come to doing the coping to mastery. So how would you like to be able to cope with that situation when you're cycling?
Just have more confidence.
Okay.
Feel safe. I can do this.
And would that change the position in your road?
Yeah, now you've said about it, I might be more aware of myself.
Yeah, because you're away from all the... Yeah.
What if they come too close or wind, steadies me or they clip me?
Yeah. But then equally, if you're down by the curb, that's where all the rubbish is, it's where the gutters are, it's where the drains are, and you get potholes and all sorts of stuff. Okay. Do you want to put your glasses on the side there, please, Nikki? Okay, well that's all right, you have your eyes shut in a minute anyway. So, you just close your eyes now, just take a moment, just to breathe. Just put my hand on your shoulders, just a signal, just to let go. And when you feel ready to go into a state of hypnosis, you can let me know just by opening up your eyes. Okay, just take a look at my finger, and wherever I move my finger, you just follow with your eyes. So at the moment, I move my finger towards your eyes, just keeping your eyes fixed and focused. My finger, sleep, just go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep, go deep. Letting go, just deeper, 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 deeper. You want to hold your head up so it's nice and comfy. That's good. Just deeper, 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 deeper. More calm. And I wonder if you could use your strong and your vivid imagination to imagine what it would be like just to be standing on those steps overlooking the lawns of those beautiful, beautiful gardens. And there's 5 of these steps that lead down to the lawns of the gardens themselves. In a moment you're going to walk down these steps. With every step you take, you allow yourself just to let go. Deeper and deeper. So in your mind's eye, just put your foot onto the first step as you drift deeper and deeper. And the second step, and just so calm, so relaxed. And as you put your foot firmly onto the third step, it's almost as though there's just a wave of relaxation just washing right the way through your body. And the fourth step, just deeper, 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 deeper. And finally, fifth step, so calm, so relaxed. That's good. Just stepping down to the lawns of the gardens. Maybe you feel soft grass beneath your feet, maybe sun on your face, gentle breeze, temperature just perfect. Short distance away, very comfy, very cosy garden seat. In a moment you walk over, sit down. As you do, become another 2 times deeper. Just go there now. It's not far. Deeper, deeper, deeper. I'm just going to talk to the others just for a minute. So if you're in a chair like this without arms or back support or anything, you just try to get your client to be aware. I mean, the head's a very heavy thing, it's the weight of a bowling ball. So probably a little bit later on, I remind Nikki just to get her head into a comfy place because you don't want to get neck ache. Okay. In a moment, Nikki, I'm going to ask you to open your eyes. Again, I'll count from 1 to 3 and snap my fingers. When I do, you snap your eyes shut. And when you snap your eyes shut, you just allow yourself just to let go. It's deeper and deeper still. Open your eyes. 1, 2, 3. Deeper, deeper, deeper. That's good. I'm going to keep on doing this, and every time I snap my fingers, you snap your eyes shut. And every time you snap your eyes shut, you allow yourself to drift deeper and deeper still. Open your eyes. Deeper, deeper, deeper. More calm, more relaxed. Open your eyes. Deeper, deeper, deeper. That's good. And I wonder if you could use your strong and your vivid imagination. I wonder if you could imagine what it would be like. I'm going to gently press my hand on the top of your arm, and as I do, it's almost as though I'm sticking your arm to your torso. It's as though your elbow is becoming rigid, your forearm becoming stuck in your lap. It's as though your hand just weighted down into your lap. It's as though your arm was solid like stone, like lead, like iron. When you can imagine how that would feel, you just briefly test that feeling. That's right, and the more you try to shift it, the tighter stuck it becomes. The more you try to shift it, the tighter stuck it becomes. Just try it, see what happens. That's right. Relax. Because you see, in this calm, relaxed frame of mind, you can move your arm anytime you want now. In this calm, relaxed frame of mind, these words become your reality. And your reality is you're feeling more confident, more positive, more motivated in so many aspects of your life. Whether you're at home, whether you're here, whether you're out on a bike, wherever you may be, you begin to feel more confident, more calm, more relaxed, more positive, more motivated, more empowered, in charge of your life and in control of your life. You know, your mind, your body, just to let go. So something deep, deep inside that gets clenched so tight, it's just easing and relaxing. Your mind, your body, just easing and relaxing. In your mind's eye, I wonder if you could imagine what it would be like to be walking along a path in your perfect garden. Trees, bushes, shrubs, wildlife, everything you'd expect in your perfect garden. And then you reach that familiar fork in the path. You've been there before. And on the one path, there's that version of yourself how you don't want to be, how you don't want others to see you. And on the other path, there's that version of yourself how you do want to be, how you do want others to see you. When you've got those characters there in your mind's eye, any way that makes sense, just gently move this finger just to let me know. Okay, that's good. What might you do for now? Just imagine stepping into that new Nikki. You know how it feels. Feel how alive it feels. Feel how calm, how confident it feels. Doesn't it feel good? That's good. Just hold on to that feeling. Just flood yourself with that feeling. So good, so positive, so full of life, so full of energy. If that Nikki, that new you, if her personality had a size and a shape and a colour, what would it be like? Would it be small and dark? Would it be bright and colourful? Would it be heavy? Would it be light? Would it be stale? Would it be fresh? Just imagine it any way that makes sense for you. Give it a size, give it a shape, give it a colour. When you've got it, just move your finger just to let me know. Wrap yourself up in it, Nikki. Wear it like a cloak. You know how it feels. Either that or put it somewhere deep inside, somewhere that makes sense for you. Just immerse yourself in that colour, that size, that shape, that personality. Doesn't it feel good? So good, so positive, so amazing. And you can feel that feeling. Just squeeze your finger and thumb together. Squeeze your finger and thumb together, just lock in that feeling inside. That's right. Lock in that feeling inside. I'm just going to talk to the others just for a moment. Stuff we haven't done yet, but stuff we will be doing with the personality, size, shape, colour and all the rest of it. When you anchor the feeling, I noticed yesterday some of you saying, well, anchor that feeling inside. Well, we know what an anchor is, but the client might not. Mm-hmm. So just explain to them, squeeze your finger and thumb together to lock that feeling inside. It makes much more sense to them than saying anchor that feeling. Yeah. Deeper, 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 deeper. Release your finger and thumb. Let go. And I wonder if you could imagine a film, and this film is going to be all about you. Nikki goes out on a bike ride, we'll call it, or something silly like that, I don't know, whatever you want to call it. And this film is going to start off by showing you going out for a bike ride in traffic, getting quite anxious and nervous and maybe a bit wobbly on your bike, hugging close to the curb. Run it through very briefly in your mind's eye, nod your head when you're done. Okay. It doesn't look very good, does it? No. So, let's see if we can make it a bit better this time. Let's see if we can run through that film again. Only this time it's a little bit better. It's still not very good, but it's better than before. Just run that through. Let me know when you're done. Okay. Now, I wonder if you can run that film through again. Only this time it's okay. Not great, but it's all right. Just run that through. Let me know when you're done. That's good. Now,